Good morning, YouTube. So we're here with the 300L, and we're going to have a little ride up Grouse Mountain, which is that mountain right there. So, yeah, we'll find out a little bit more about this bike. And like I mentioned in previous videos, I'm getting used to off-road again, so I will be taking it somewhat easy. This bike handles very differently from the 250L in my recollection anyway. For one, you can feel the extra ground clearance, and it seems more nimble. Quicker to respond. Now this route is going to take us up very high, and we're going to get some pretty extraordinary views, so stick around for the end. On my last ride and my last video, I encountered a bear on the trail. It was just a cub, but cubs usually mean mommy, so that got me to thinking on this ride that I'll have to be on the lookout. It's unusual for me to encounter a bear while riding. I think usually they hear you coming, right? Well, so far the suspension seems like it's adequate. The forks are better than the shock, in my estimation. Well, this is the first lookout. There's two of them. It's a pretty nice view, isn't it? I like it. Lake Okanagan there. Oh, by the way, I have a look at my gloves here. The motorcycle gloves are always so darn expensive, eh? Even the cheap ones are like 40, 50 bucks here in Canada, Canadian funds. So I got these at Canadian Tire. They're Mechanics Works. I mean, they're armored, they're comfortable, they're well made, 23 bucks. Well, it's 10 to 10 in the morning here, and it's going to be a hot one. I think right now it's probably about, what is it? About 20 degrees. But it's going to go up to the mid-30s. Well, this is a bumpy old route, and I haven't bottomed out yet, so this is a good thing. But the bike would handle better with a higher quality shock. And we're just coming up to the top here. We'll park somewhere and have a look. And there's the radio towers, aka Radioactive Towers. Well, there's the view, folks. Isn't that magnificent? So Lake Okanagan, and you can see the Okanagan Lake Bridge there. And that joins West Kelowna on my right and Kelowna on my left. That's the radio tower where we were a moment ago. And in that direction is the city of Vernon. That's about 40 miles away down the lake. And in that direction is the city of Penticton. It's about 50 miles down the lake. Boy, the CRF looks clean. It's new and shiny. I need a skid plate soon, and I'm contemplating making one. We'll see how that goes. I want a plastic plate. I don't like the aluminum. Well, we are going to be out of here. Go back down. So the rear shock on the way up, what was it like? Well, you know, it's passable. I mean, it works, but it's a little bouncy and it's a little soft. So I guess, you know, if you don't have high demands, it would be just fine. If you like better off-road handling, then you would want to upgrade the shock. I'm undecided about the forks. I think the forks are okay. I mean, could they be improved? Sure they could. But do they really need it? Probably not. For most people, you know. I mean, I like getting up to these areas and exploring, but at the same time, it's nice to be able to handle whatever nature puts in your path. And sometimes it's fun to be able to handle it at a little faster speed anyway. It's all relative, right? My faster speed is someone else's snail's pace. But hey, we all got to do us, right? Got to do what works for you. Ride your own ride. It's not about what other people think. Just as long as you keep improving at whatever you like doing. Constant learning is the key to anything, isn't it, really? It's also a pleasure. I love learning. And when you're learning this sort of thing, you know, riding on trails or anything that gets rough at times, in order to learn, you have to overcome any excess caution that gets in your way, any fear that's hampering you. So that's another level of learning, isn't it? Learning how to cope with fear, the fear of dropping your bike, getting injured, that sort of thing. And at my age, at 70, I have to respect that. Injuries are a little different when you're in my age bracket. I mean, I'm pretty fit, but I still have 70 years of wear and tear on the body. And I've been active all my life, so. But it's fun to get out here, and it's fun to do these things. I gotta say, I like the slipper clutch on this bike. I really like that nice light pull. So easy on the hands. Nice view over there. A few years ago, I used to like coming down this, up and down this route, and seeing how fast I could ride on it. I was a lot more confident than I am now. So those of you with a CRF300L, chime in below in the comments and tell me what your experience has been so far. What do you like? What don't you like? How does it handle to you? How does it feel compared to the 250 if you used to own one? The one thing good about this rear shock is, for someone like myself that has to protect my knees, so I have to sit down as much as I can, it's pretty cushy, I gotta say. So that's a positive. Positive for some, anyway. Okay, well, we're at the end of our little dirt ride here. So that's where we were, up there at the top of that mountain, which is Blue Grouse Mountain. Yeah, nice views up there. And the CRF 300L did pretty good. Like I say, I really like the bike. A couple little niggly points, but otherwise, yeah, it's a nice one. So I'm gonna sign off. Thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed some of that, and please comment below. Click like and subscribe if you would. That would be wonderful. And we'll talk to you again. Take care.